Hello everyone, how are you? I hope you're all doing well. Today we are going to learn about the controlling program flow with a Boolean statement. Let's get started. Making decisions, controlling program flow. To make interesting programs, you must be able to make decisions about data and take different actions based upon those decisions. The if statement allows you to conditionally execute a block of code. The syntax of the if statement is as follows: if boolean underscore expression colon statement, and in here you have one block. If you want to execute this one block, you have to follow this statement, especially for if statement. The indented block of code following an if statement is executed if the Boolean expression is true, otherwise it is skipped. You have to you have to think about this indentation when you write if Boolean expression. Okay, don't forget about this, how to create code for if Boolean statement. You have to think about indentation. Okay, I hope you understand about this indentation, and I have explained you in the last day. If statement example. In here we have one block for if statement Boolean. Number of wheels equal 3. If number of wheels less than 4, you have to be careful to create the syntax of this if statement. If Boolean expression, this name is Boolean expression, and don't forget to put colon in the end of this syntax. If this statement Boolean is true, so the result of this code is print you don't have enough wheels, and also print I'm giving you 4 wheels. You don't need colon in this end. You don't need to put colon in this end. If you see in here, there's no colon in the end. Number of wheel equal 4. Okay, if you write code like this, and then you can see of this result, you print, you write keyword using print, you now have this is string, and this is also string. If you see in here, number of wheels equal 3, and in here statement, if number of wheels less than 4, so you can see the result this true. I'm giving you 4 wheels true, and then you can see the result this, and in here 4 from here move to here. The last print statement is executed no matter what. The last print, okay, in here you can see on this result on your screen, you now have 4 wheels, and you also see you don't have enough wheels, and I'm giving you 4 wheels. The first 2 print statement and the assignment of 4 to the number of wheels is only executed if number of wheel is less than 4. Okay, I hope you understand about this explanation. If else, if you have two mutually exclusive choices and want to guarantee that only one of them is executed, you can use an if or else statement. The else statement adds a second block of code that is executed if the Boolean expression is false. In here you have 2 blocks, first block and this is second blocks. If this block in the first block is false, so you can see in the result blocks 2. Okay, don't forget to write this code colon. If in the end you don't forget to put colon, in else also same, you don't forget to give colon in the end, and for statement there is no colon. I hope you remember the syntax for you to create, to write code if or else statement. This is a example for if or else statement. This is near similar with before example about the number of wheels. Number of wheels equal 3. If number of wheels less than 3, and you can see the result, you are a motorcycle. But if this block is false, and then you can see in the result, you are a car. You have number of wheel. Okay, this is string, and you can see on here, and this variable 3 move to here. Okay, we can check together. In here, in this variable, number of wheel equal 3, and this statement Boolean, if number of wheel less than 3, you can see here, you can check 3 less than 3. This is the wrong statement, so you can see the result of this code is you are car and you have 3 wheels. I hope you understand about this. Because the number of wheels equal 3, so in the statement mentions number of wheel less than 3. It is a different number. Except if you write number of wheels equal 3, so this block is true, because in here we write less than 3, so you cannot see this statement, this print. The last print statement is executed no matter what. So you can see two results. You are a car and you have 3 wheels. If number of wheels is less than 3, it's called a motorcycle. Otherwise, it's called a car. And the answer is it's called a car because you have 3 wheels. If else. If you have several mutually exclusive choices and want to guarantee that only one of them is executed, you can use an if, else statements. The else statement adds another Boolean expression test and another block of code that is executed if the Boolean expression is true. You can see in here there are 3 blocks. First block, second block, and third block. If Boolean expression, if else, like this. Okay, and you don't forget to give colon in the end, if in the end, if, and in the end else. This is the syntax if you want to write if else Boolean statements. You can see on this example, the example is near with before about the number of wheels. Number of wheels equal 3. If number of wheel 1, so you can see the result this, you are a unicycle. But if the number of wheel double equal to, you can see this, you are a motorcycle. If number of wheel 3, you are a tricycle. If number of wheels equal 4, you are car. Else that's a lot of wheels. If else, colon. Okay, you can check on here number of wheels 3, and you can see, so you will see the result of this code is you are a tricycle. Okay, because same number of wheel 3. Only the print statement from the first true Boolean expression is executed. After this is true, so this if will be skipped. Okay, I hope you understand. This is true, and the process will skip elif. You also will get an error statement if you're wrong when you write this code. I will remember you if you are wrong when you write code, so you will get alert error, for example like this. And don't forget that the process of this boolean, if this process get a true statement, so in the next statement will be skipped. For example like this, I will give you imagination 1 2 3 4, and the process starting from here and the end to this. For example, if the process true in number 2, so number 3 and number 4 never be processed, or the process will skip for number 3 and number 4. Okay, and you can see on here number of wheel 3, number of wheel equal 1, so the result of this, and you have to think this carefully. Number of wheels greater than 1, yes, 3 is greater than 1, so you will get a result, you are motorcycle. Although this statement is true, number of wheel greater than 2 is correct, and this is also correct, but the process will skip this, and then you will see the result of code, you are a motorcycle. Okay, although this statement is correct, this process will skip this process, and then you will this semantic error not true for your coding, not true. And how to write this code correctly? Maybe if you have answered this, you can write code correctly in under this video. Thank you so much for watching this video. Don't forget to subscribe, like, share this video to your friends. See you next time and goodbye.